So this is the new iPhone 15, and honestly it looks the same as all the other iPhones, but it is different in so many ways. Not only is this one of the lightest iPhones that I have ever had, but on top of that, this camera is one of the best cameras that any entry-level iPhone has ever had. So stay tuned, because in this video I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 15 and if I think you should go ahead and get one. Let's get right into it. What's happening YouTube? Caesar Rendon here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button and like the video if you enjoy it. This video is going to be about the brand new iPhone 15 that just dropped, and I am going to be doing this in sections. So first I'm going to talk about the design, after probably the price, and then on top of that the camera, which is one of my favorite features about this phone, and then my overall thoughts if I think you should go ahead and get it. First things first, I do want to talk about the overall design of this phone. Honestly, I love the way the camera cut out. The color is just a little bit different compared to the overall back, and the aluminum sides look very, very beautiful. Now, I know the back just looks, like a regular pink iPhone. This is the pink colorway, but the touch feels amazing. It's a really nice matte finish, so it feels really, really great on the hands, and on top of that, the sides are really, really sleek, but the back of this phone just feels amazing. It's really, really nice. And I know what you're thinking, this looks exactly like your typical iPhone, but trust me, it does not feel like it. Not only, like I said, is the back matte, but this is one of the lightest iPhones that I have ever held in a very, very long time. Now, on top of that, you do kind of have the same bezels when it comes to the sides, but you do have the dynamic island, which was one of the best features when it came to last year's iPhone, which was the Pro Max. Now, when it comes to the dynamic island, there are so many different things that you can do on it, and it is just outstanding. You could switch your music, you can see directions. There are just so many things, especially with the new update. It is just phenomenal. So that is one of the highlights about this entry-level iPhone, that you are getting all this premium stuff packed in to a $799 iPhone. Just outstanding. Now, with this $799 version, you are only getting a 60 Hz refresh rate, which if you're used to 60 Hz, it should be fine. But once you go to 120, I feel like it's a little harder to go back. But don't get me wrong, it's still smooth, just not as buttery smooth as 120. And when it comes to the weight of this iPhone, on paper, it's just a little lighter, but honestly, for me, it feels like a very big difference, and honestly, I just love the feel and the look of this phone overall. Now, this phone does come in multiple different colors. I have the pink one because honestly, I think it looks really sick. It does come in yellow, green, blue, and then I think black as well. I don't know, I like a pop of color, and also it doesn't really look too pink. It's kind of like a nice washed out like rose gold type of pink, which I think looks really, really sick, especially when it comes to the sides. Now, I do love this look when it comes to the new iPhone, and the overall design to me is just beautiful. Now, with that being said, everything you get for the entry-level iPhone is $799, which is crazy. Now, I think this is an amazing deal because the camera is 48 megapixels. 48 megapixels on an entry-level iPhone, that is just by far phenomenal. Now, the reason why I think this is so crazy is because I got the Galaxy Z Flip 5 as well, and that is only 12 megapixels. Granted, you're paying for the fold, but I took the same picture side by side, and comparing the iPhone picture to the Galaxy Z Flip 5 picture is like night and day. The colors on this are more vibrant, and everything is just more crisp, more clear. That is just amazing. The picture quality and the camera quality on this thing are by far phenomenal. And like I said, the design on this phone is just absolutely beautiful. And when it comes to your phone, honestly, you shouldn't be paying too much, which brings us to our partner, Mint Mobile. Now, I know if you're like me, you want to save money, you want to be able to have extra cash wherever you go, and paying a lot for your phone bill just isn't going to help you out. Switch to Mint Mobile because when I switched, not only is the coverage and customer service by far amazing, but I have been saving so much money. Money I can use for a phone case for this, or even save up to get the Apple Watch. Whatever you use that money for, you're gonna have extra money in your pockets. And not only are you gonna save a bunch of money when switching to Mint Mobile, on top of that, it is extremely easy to set up. With my last phone provider, it took me literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to get my new phone, set it up, and they promised me discounts that I didn't even end up getting. With Mint Mobile, it's literally like 15 minutes of your time, and then boom, you are set up, you're good to go. Customer service is super easy, and it is hassle-free. You don't have to worry about anything. 15 minutes and you save a lot of money. Check out Mint Mobile. My link is below, and my QR code is also right here as well. Trust me, you're not going to regret signing up for Mint Mobile, especially with your new iPhone. And with the camera, it does film in 4K and it gives you amazing, beautiful shots. And here's some pictures I took. As you can see, the colors are beautiful, very vibrant, and even night mode looks really, really good. And you do have an ultra wide lens on this, which looks great. And you also have the 2x zoom, which looks beautiful as well. Now, if you do get the Pro version, which is like $9.99 starting out, you do get better zoom quality and 8K video. With this one, you get 4K, but the 48 megapixel camera is still amazing. And I say this in a lot of my reviews, when it comes to 8K filming, I don't think it's worth it right now. I don't think it's a necessity. 4K looks beautiful, it looks phenomenal, and it is one of the main basics because not everybody has an 8K display to where they can watch 8K videos. Honestly, 4K is the way to go, and the fact that this entry-level iPhone offers a 48 megapixel camera, films in 4K, and everything just looks beautiful, I think for the price and for everything it does, it is just amazing. And here's some videos I took as well. I'm going to be using the back camera, and then I'll also be using the front camera. The front camera is only 12 megapixels, but it's still really good. But I think the back camera is where this thing shines. Let me know what you think about the camera quality. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button. Alright, so this is the video and the audio on the iPhone 15, and honestly, it's a little windy out here, so let me know how I sound. I think the quality looks really good, everything's really sharp, the colors on my jacket and the helmet look really, really dope, and honestly, when I put it on, it looks even better. Now, this is the front camera. Honestly, I think it looks really good. This is 12 megapixels, but the colors are still vibrant. It doesn't look as sharp on the back, but I still think it looks really, really nice. The way the back of this looks really good, and it's actually really cloudy. So the fact that it looks a little bit lighter outside is really nice. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And don't forget, go ahead and subscribe. Now, something else about the design that I forgot to mention is obviously, you probably already know, iPhone 15 has now switched to a USB Type-C phone charger, which means you can charge your iPad and your iPhone with the same exact cable, which is just great. Now, if you're somebody coming from Android and you want to switch into the Apple ecosystem, I think that's even better because you'll already have all your USB Type-C chargers for this phone, so whenever you get it, you already have a bunch of chargers in hand. And that's what I love about this price on this phone, is if you're looking to switch into the Apple ecosystem and dip your toes into Apple and just try it out, for $7.99, I honestly think this is one of the best options that you can get, especially with the camera. Now, when it comes to the battery on this phone, using FaceTime, texting, and all those things like that, the battery usually lasts me a day. Maybe a day and a half, but honestly, I charge my phone every night, so I haven't really been able to tell, but I go through a full day of charge with this phone, and it runs perfectly fine, it's super smooth, and I absolutely love it. Now, let me know what you think about the iPhone 15 down in the comments below, and if you'll be getting one, or if you have one and you don't like something or you love something, let me know down below. If you have any questions or comments or anything, feel free. I will try my best to get to them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.